Fast food, fast food, fast food. Goodness gracious, man. I feel like this is probably the month I should probably talk about this, man, because it's been plaguing us for so long, bro. And I've always understood that there's probably something different about it. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you eat a burger from a fast food joint and you eat a homemade burger and then you eat a restaurant burger, they all taste different. In some slight way, they all taste different. Like a burger you make at home is gonna be way fatter than like a burger you get out at fast food. And that's just straight how it is. You know what I'm saying? But you can probably make your burgers flat, but for the most part, like your burgers you make at home, they're gonna be pretty thick for the most part. It's just a little crazy thinking about fast food. And just like the taste of it. I'm being very general in this video. I'm not gonna talk. I'll probably talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Probably versus. That's a cool topic. You know, this versus that. With this, my experience with this, like, things I've tried and yada yada yada. Whatever goes forward. You know what I'm saying? But this is just the first general video about fast food and literally what it's done to us, bro. Like I think about school, bro. We had to watch this McDonald's documentary. I feel like if y'all remember, I think it was about a story about this, older lady in 03 where she had got, they had sued McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? And then there's another one where it's just a documentary about what McDonald's has done in like, early 2000s and, just like seeing a video and seeing like how much things evolved and like the whole documentary vibe was just like, dang, bro, like why does that feel so much different than now? You know what I'm saying? Like now, of course, it's about the same, but no, it's definitely way crazier because if you think about mukbangs, majority of mukbangs, on different sides, it's majority fast food. And it's in large portions, like tableful portions of fast food. And I think that's insane because people are watching these things and kind of living vicariously through these, mukbangers that are almost destroying their life, over this food, jeopardizing their health over this food, you know what I'm saying? And we don't talk about like what's in it that makes this such, we crave fast food. And the way I was saying, I don't know the extent. I'm just giving things that I've heard and things I believe that there's something in there that makes us crave these things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can use salt. Salt is kind of a craving thing where it's like, oh, dang, I kind of want more of this. You could use, I heard there was a parasite that's within fast food that's a little extreme. But I just feel like there's some type of an ingredient or something that makes you kind of, want to crave these other things, you know what I'm saying? Because you get cravings with everything, but I feel like once you get fast food a good amount of times, you start to crave like fast food, more so than probably cooked meals. But I feel like cooked meals, like you're always full and filled. I feel like, more so when I'm getting more things at fast food, I feel like I'm not getting full. I feel like, I kind of upgraded from what I have been getting from my younger years. I feel like I can eat like 2 bags of fast food than, in my previous times I could eat 1. You know what I'm saying? That's just a personal excerpt, but you know what I'm saying? I feel I kind of, reference mukbangs. Was like, dang, bro, this is kind of cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can finish both of these and, I finally feel satisfied because I'm not craving the same thing that I just ate. You know what I'm saying? And then when you eat at home food, it's like, okay, bro, I'm good. Like, I'm good, man. Like, this was fill me up. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm desperately trying to break this habit, man. it's been plaguing for so long, bro. And I know just whenever we all, or people who are finding it in themselves to kind of break away from these habits, you know what I'm saying? They're seeing results. I'm gonna see results. I'm seeing results. You know what I'm saying? It's just it takes time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something to rush, because it's still gonna be there. You could possibly I kind of plan to
cut it out possibly. This is a cut. Or I have it once in a while, but so then probably once a week. That's not in my plans. Probably once every 2 weeks or something like that, or once every month or so. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing. I want to be able to cook once again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like fast food gets in the way of that a lot of times. But at the same time, fast food is not, it's fast food. You know what I'm saying? So you may not be able to do a lot of these things. So that's why fast food is there, because you can get it a lot quicker than, you know what I'm saying, making sure you have ingredients and whatnot. But I also like to go to the topic of why we crave it just for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And I've done a little more research. And I'll probably do research on that as well. Probably in another video where I talk about, why we crave, fast food so much. You know what I'm saying? Where I'll do a little more research on that. But I've heard little things, you know what I'm saying, where it's a parasite. You know what I'm saying? It's too much salt. There's probably a lot of factors, a lot of ingredients that make us, crave fast food. You know what I'm saying? Because defining what fast food is, you know what I'm saying, it's mass-produced food for commercial resale, right? So there has to be some type of ingredients and some type of procedure to make these things, a lot faster and easier to cook and eat, and faster to, make, more so than when you grab the same type of ingredients from a supermarket and you go home and cook that. And the time difference is crazy when you really think about it. But and the textures is different. There's so many different tastes where you can grab a burger from this burger spot and this burger spot tastes different, or you grab meat from the store and you cook that and it'll taste different from fast food that you're probably normally used to. But yeah, it's just I kind of get fixated on what is those ingredients that make us crave these foods. And it's specific, like, because we know the brand that this particular food is associated with, we crave that brand as well too, and the taste of whatever fast food, where we can just we can distinguish this fast food from this fast food, and we can rate, we can compare and rate and like one over the other, you know what I'm saying? And we know what each of those, when somebody talks about this specific place, you know what they're talking about, you know what I'm saying? More so if you know something that somebody hasn't tried, you can't understand that, you know what I'm saying? But that gets down to, people individually and whatnot, so that's a different topic. But another thing I wanted to bring up as well too is I have previous knowledge from working in fast food, right? And it's a very fast-paced workplace, and you see a lot of these things, but you don't have any writing for these products. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you can pick up things from the supermarket, or you can have animals you're raising, and you don't really know what's in that, you know what I'm saying? But in a supermarket, they'll have the ingredients labeled there or whatnot. Whenever you're getting shipments, maybe I don't see it. Maybe I didn't have enough time because I'm working at the same time, so I don't have enough time to sit there and read things. But for the most part, they come in boxes. They come in boxes, and you don't really see, what's written on how this is made or anything. It's just it's there, and you have to cook it because you're working. You don't have any time to sit there and read everything. Or for the most part, from where I was at, they didn't have any writing on the packages or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You just open it up and put it there. There's nothing really detailing what's inside these packages. But fast food as a industry is really fast paced. There's so many different locations at a time. There's franchises and whatnot. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it takes an effect on you as well. The customers are unruly for fast food, you know what I'm saying? And it's quick cooking, you know what I'm saying? So there's also a sense of entitlement that comes with, you know, fast food and people getting the way they want things, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying before, where I was talking about, like, man, like, a lot of times fast food is a quick alternative instead of, you know, going home and making it yourself, because that's a little harder to do and it takes a lot more time than probably just going. So, you know, people feel like, okay, I can't do what I want to do right now, so I'm going to try to go to you and trust that you can do it how I would, you know, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But then they get a little, you know, over the top with it when it's like, this is somebody entirely different. People you can't even see making your thing, so you can't blame them as well, too. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can't get it exactly the way you want it, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about respect is at the end of the day, too. But fast food as an industry it's okay. I feel like the coworkers is probably one of the strongest parts, because you meet a lot of cool people. In my experience, I feel like you meet a lot of cool people. But it's very fast paced. You go through a lot, honestly. You go through a lot, whether it be restaurant, whether it be a fast food chain, you go through a lot. And yeah, like I was saying before, it affects you. You know what I'm saying? But how I was saying, for, you know, these shipments and whatnot, they go from frozen, pre-cooked, or preheated. You know what I'm saying? It's between all those three. But from the shipments I saw, like, there was really no details of ingredients. Maybe I just forgot after it's been a while, so I can't really give you the, you know, what I really know exactly. But, you know, probably things are brought up somewhere. We don't even see the industries, like, you're not even in the industry for packaging all these things. Like, you're cooking it, but you're not the one that's making all these, you know, commercial foods, you know what I'm saying, in mass production. But I feel like I need to, you know, dive a little deeper into this and, you know, kind of drive myself and to get on a better diet, you know what I'm saying, and cut down, because for the most part I don't really try to get as fast food as much, you know what I'm saying, but it's just an alternative for the most part. It's, you know what I'm saying, since we made it, it's really just been an alternative and helpful, because most of us are really busy at the time, so we gotta have somebody else to make it for us in our times, you know what I'm saying. But with that, y'all, I'm probably gonna make a tier list of, you know, what I enjoy. Probably record like a little video for that. You can see me. That'll be pretty fun. I'll pull up the tier list on the tier list website. Do a little tier list video. Maybe on on a live or something. Plan to do a live sometime, so we'll probably do that. I'll record that, put that up. Yeah, you know, I'll probably talk about the brands there, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, all that good stuff, man. That'll be in the tier list, you know what I'm saying. Right now it's just fast food, what it is, you know, my experience working in that industry, and just what it is exactly, you know what I'm saying. So I have to come back to this as well, and, you know, after I researched some things and dug a little deeper to see what makes us, you know, crave these things more so than other things a lot more, you know what I'm saying. So with that, y'all, it's been Truezer, and I'm gonna be out. Peace.